Hello kids, today we are going to study lesson 6 the Wayne Gosling. Let's go through the aims and objectives of the lesson. The aims and objectives of the lesson are that we should not flaunt others, means we should not show off to others. We should feel proud and stick to our real identity. My kids, everyone is special in our own way. Same here. We should feel proud for our own identity and we should stick to whom we are. We should not disguise ourselves. We should not disguise ourselves means we should not change the appearance by getting influenced by others. So my kids, we should not flaunt others, we should not show off to others. We should feel proud who we are and we should be proud of our identity. And third, we should not disguise ourselves. We should not change the appearance of ourselves by getting influence to others. Now, the white gosling was very proud of his feathers. White gosling was having white feathers and he was very proud of them. All the other geese were either grey or speckled. The other geese were having grey feather or speckled feathers. Speckled means having small spots or patch of color on their feather. He alone was pure white. He said, I am of different stock. He would boast to his friends. My people come from another country. He said, I am of different stock, that I am different from you because I have white feathers. You don't have. And the geese who have white feathers come from other country. All the geese soon grew tired of his bragging. Bragging means to show off. He used to flaunt himself that I am having white feathers. I am having white feathers. I am different from you. I came from other country. All the other geese were so much tired that they started ignoring him, or else they said, What's so amazing you have? You are not the only white goose in the world, are you? All the other geese were so tired of his flaunting, and they said that you are not the special one who is having white feathers. Other goose are also having white feathers. So you are not only one in the world who is having white feathers. The white gosling had long since noticed that all the geese admired the cock. Now he noticed that instead of admiring him, the other geese were admiring the black cock. Black cock means black hen. How black he is, they would say. Now the other geese started admiring the black hen. Only a cock can have such black feathers. Now all the other geese were admiring this black hen because he was having black feathers. And the white geese was so much envious. Envious means he was so jealous by this black hen. Now, one day he found a heap of soot dumped by the fence. Now, one day the white gosling was, as you know, he was very jealous. He struck with an idea. He saw that there was a heap of soot, means a black dust particles was being dumped near the fence. You can see in the picture. It had came from the chimney which had just been swept. This dust particle just had came from the chimney just had which had been swept, which had been cleaned. The white gosling was looking at the heap of sweet, and what he decided that I'll dye my feathers with it. He thought. He left the flock of geese and went to the pond alone. What happened? Just to dye his feathers, he just went away from from the group of geese and he went to the pond. He had a good swim to wet his feathers, and he just had a good swim and he wet his feathers, and then ran to the head of the suit by the fence and rolled and wallowed in it. And just after wetting his feathers, he just moved towards the suit and just he started rolling himself and wallowed himself. He wanted his feathers to be black, and to dye his feathers he simply wet his feathers, and those dusty particles got stuck to his feathers. The suit stuck to his feathers and Gosling became as black as star. How he became as black as star? Because being wet through his feathers, it got stuck, the black suit got stuck into his feathers. Now those sillies won't be able to deny that I am the only goose with black feathers. Now, kids, Black Goose were very happy as he was being dyed with his feathers. Now those sillies won't be able to deny that I am the only goose with black feathers. At any rate, they can't say that they have ever seen a goose blacker than me. Then he started feeling happy that now those geese, silly geese, will admire me instead of that black hen. And they will say that have they seen any black goose other than me? They will say me that I am different and I come from other country. He strutted about. He started walking in a proud way. He was so proud of his black dyed feathers and flaunting his new look. He was being flaunted by his new look. He was showing that I am having black feathers and ran to the field to join the other geese. Plumage means feathers, and he ran to the field where the other geese were, and he wanted to show to them. When they saw him, they started a race again. They started to make a voice. Look over there. There's a black goose coming. It must be devil himself, disguised as goose. Let's run. Now what happened? The other geese started shouting, look over there, there's a devil. He might have changed his appearance as a goose. He's a devil. Just run, just run. And away they ran. At the first, the white gosling was amused to see that geese were so scared at the sight of him. At first, the white gosling was very happy that they are scared of my appearance. They are so scared. He gave a chase to them, means he made them frightened, and the other geese were running because they were feeling scared. He gave a chase to them and scared them to his heart's content. He fulfilled his desire until he wanted and chased them and made them scared. But finally, he grew tired of it chasing, and the other geese had and he called to them, and now he was tired that I don't want to chase them. I want them to accept me. Don't be afraid, you sillies. It's me, the white gosling. The white gosling said, please don't be silly. Don't be afraid of me. I'm the white gosling. The other geese said, don't try to fool us, said the geese, and they ran away. They started running because they were feeling scared. As their legs could carry them, they were running so fast because they were frightened by his look. Didn't I tell you the white gosling was old or odd? Now the old gosling said, didn't I told you that the white gosling was quite different and he was odd also? It might be him after all. If it isn't him, then where he has he disappeared? The old grey winged was easily recognizing him. He was saying that I am saying you this is white gosling only, because he himself has said many times that I am different, I am different. If it is not him, then where he had disappeared? He was saying that this is white gosling only, please try to understand me. But others were whistling, others getting scared. Now nothing was of any avail, neither cries nor entreaties. Nothing want to greet white gosling. Nobody wants to meet him. And the geese kept the white gosling at a safe distance, and other geese were keeping themselves safe from that white gosling. What could he do? He ran to the pond. Now he was so sad. He was so sad that no one admired me, no one talked to me, no one greet me, no one meets me. What should I do? He ran to the pond and swam around there, dipping and diving. He decided I will clear off this black suit until the suit washed off. Then he went back to others. Next, what happened? The white gosling cleared himself from that black suit and he went to his friends. The other geese were so glad to see him, the white gosling again, and they asked him where he had been. All the other geese were so happy to see him and they asked him that where you had been. When the white gosling told them that how he had dyed his feathers, the white gosling told the entire story that how he had dyed his feathers. The geese laughed round, and often recalling the story, they had a good laugh. Whenever they remembered that incident, they started laughing that you were the only one with whom we were feeling scared. So, my kids, there's a moral behind this story that we should not disguise our identity. We should not disguise our identity means we should not change the appearance of ourselves by getting influence of others. We all are special in our own way, We all are unique. You can see in the story when the white gosling dyed his feathers, when he disguised his appearance, when he changed his appearance, no one was accepting him. But when he cleared off that suit, when he showed his real identity, that I am the white gosling only, all the geese accepted him happily. So, my kids, we all are unique, we all are special. We should get influenced by good habits only, not bad habits. You should understand that everyone is different and everyone is special also. Thank you, kids. If you face any query in this chapter, you can ask me.